And now they'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
Gets it out wide quickly. Burks with it. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Eagles at 5-3 now on the year. They're coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games.
And last week, not only on the scoreboard, but I saw it on tape as well. Definitely not one of their finer performances because they were outclassed pretty much right from the start. So I think there'll be a renewed emphasis on trying to be a little better out of the gate in this one so they don't fall into a big hole.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. On play action, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses?
MLG, you got tunnel vision. What was that?
Defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Man, I've been doing this shit long before you.
Here we go, son.
They'll start out here with the option left.
Hey, don't be hitting my quarterback.
Down near the 40. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. Play action. It's Fields.
Oh my God, Fields soft.
It's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. So, Charles, you know, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. We're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes
that blocked him here,
to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media, will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But now it'll be 3rd down. You look at this Eagle defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
I don't know why I was behind them.
This offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this. Don't expect them to back away from attacking
3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Fields.
What? Bro, that was 4 passes in a row. That was wild and accurate.
Unable to convert on 4th down. And the Eagles defense.
That was a pick for Burrow, for real.
So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, let's
So
do
on
it.
their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's going to burn his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I'd say it's a pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll.
Don't do it.
Right. Man, it's Andrews. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh, come on.
This is going to be
That's a
incomplete.
pick.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10.
Attack, attack! Right side!
Mahomes going to throw. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Yeah.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Marte Mapu. And
Those.
the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
That was zone.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Oh, time.
And they work this out past the 25. Off play action. Fields rolling to his right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Fields, but not me.
On the option right.
Bro, I meant to hand that off.
Reed there as he's going to go down immediately. After the loss, they'll come on 2nd and 13. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. One play action, Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again.
Yeah, that was third down.
That's going to make it fourth down.
Brandon, a good
I
idea
don't know
there.
what I'm put on here.
Run a little clear out and hope you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Here we go on fourth down. Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Throwing again is Fields. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
That was
Down
good.
the right sideline. Touchdown.
We read those.
Cowboys. Devon Achane with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers.
Oh, I almost
And
tripped
he'll
it.
be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack.
I don't care how loaded the front is. You have to find a way to get a player like Diaby out there. A powerful pass rusher can almost run 4.5 in the 40. That just screams potential and playmaking ability, and he flashes some on that sack.
Flushed out right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
I was trying to stick him.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
Got him.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a
Got him.
turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A quick throw here out wide to Pitts. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football down. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game. Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Fields. Finding Williams once more, complete. It'll be a gain of 5. 2 yards to gain the first here. Fields going to hold on to it. And he's into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Justin Fields, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0.
What you doing for the bowl tomorrow?
Away, and off it goes.
What you doing for the Super Bowl?
Rodgers going to return it from his
Supposed to do this $100 squid shit at this bar. We do it every year, but they got a new owner, and she was having trouble filling it up, so that's not going on this year. So I think we just gonna all kick in, grab some stuff, and watch
this Philly offense set to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need him right now because they're trailing.
Blue screens against me. I read those.
Practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each.
I don't know. Watch the stream. I went right to the running back.
Enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make.
I got stuck.
Just a little more animated.
I got stuck.
There he goes up the right sideline.
When I saw that shit, that nigga picked me up last second.
That one goes for 36 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Come on.
That's Deebo Samuel. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy.
Damn, I had my flash on the 10 this
It's a
whole
good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now here's Mahomes.
Yeah, one in the red zone and then one on the first drive.
Deebo Samuel
I'm back.
from 6 yards away. And the Eagles get
The drive was a pick.
score here the final minute of the first
You threw a pick on the penalty, they got called back, and then you threw a pick right back to back.
They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that was halftime. I'm mad burnt.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter three. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it.
Hey, 15. You 15 on that.
Sense of urgency you talked about.
We'll take those.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
They'll start by running the option to the right. He'll pitch it back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Devon Achane with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On second down, a run with Hall. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall.
Short. No way.
Before being tackled.
Damn, what, you gonna scream me to death, bro?
Good spot. They got 13 and a first down.
Third. They're averaging 1 a quarter right now.
Hall on a give up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run with Hall. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
15.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
I knew it was going to be a quick pass. The nigga wouldn't get over there.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as the defense couldn't come up with a big play. In fact, they got 6 more than they needed. A gain of 8 on 4th and 2. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Mahomes. And he will find his man Samuel. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
Nah, I was trying to strip it. I try to strip every tackle.
He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Every every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback and makes it very
Mahomes is
difficult
sick.
in that situation.
He hit 3-0.
Now they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
No thanks.
And it's incomplete. They
Can't
can
hang on to that.
And they turn it over.
Can't hang on to that.
Play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, the two are right there on the brink, aren't they?
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's the option. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. On 1st down, Fields. And going deep for Hill.
Oh!
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Fields threw that shit like an idiot.
By Malik Hooker. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Is it Snapchat been acting up today? Has Snapchat been acting up today?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Snapchat.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Throwing on 1st down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now a 2nd and 10. A quick throw complete out to Beckham. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
15. Hey, let's go.
Now Mahomes got to have this one.
No, this nigga got smoked. Come on.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
There's no way. All them freaking guys up front can't freaking watch it.
Patrick Mahomes keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Mahomes will throw for it. That's caught at the
No thanks.
No
thanks.
Get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, one-score game.
And if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball saying, hey, you picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, and throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off play action, Fields. He'll buy some time right. He'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. A big play here for Dallas. And even 40 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Achane will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Butker on for the PAT.
Yeah, it's crazy nasty.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
And the fastest tight end. And the fastest
The
QB.
team on the field
And the
now
fastest
as they
running
send
back.
this one away.
Pitts is the fastest tight end, yeah.
Rodgers
Pretty
going to
sure.
return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's
Exactly
tackled down
earlier.
inside the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Oh, I thought it was going the other way. They gave me the wrong guy.
It's a foot race down the left sideline. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards.
Good for an Eagles.
Straight ahead is home. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up thinking.
I should have waited my hand.
4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Come on.
It's caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not
He's over there chilling at the 5
Okay,
yard
so
line.
they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
It's complete. As they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7. And hold the phone now. This game isn't over yet.
Not at all. Now, get the football back. That's the first thing. However you do it, get the ball back and then manipulate the clock with your offense because you've got to get the ball into the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers. Anyone who's going to lay down a block, don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, they can burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
This ball down the field for Pitts. And this is caught.
Too big, too strong.
It's a touchdown.
They don't throw it to him in a real game.
He knocks it through, and it's 35-21. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes. And this is intercepted.
Snatchies.
Should do it. It's Marte Mapu. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
It's a snatchy.
Here we go.
Fields tapping it forward. Jet sweep.
Oh, get out of my way.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Oh, come on.
Intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Mahomes will throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Mahomes. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
My guys did over there.
As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Yeah, safety.
Here's 1st down. Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Mahomes to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's DJ Turner who's got it, and he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out.
But how the hell did he get off of that
Timeout
fast?
comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he'll take this for a short game on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.